Alright, I should be live. Though I haven't gotten any confirmation yet on that. Let's see. Ah, and here we are. Though I haven't gotten any. Great, okay, so I am live. In the last episode, we finished completely the Hyperion Cur mission chain. And we got quite far, though we're not finished yet with the Riptide Raker mission chain. Let me just say that the Hyperion Cur mission, I did make the choice of helping the Hyperion Curs and not the police woman or whatever she was. But the reward was a courier. Quite a good courier, don't get me wrong, but still, a courier. There's practically no use for a courier in the game. It's not a good combat vessel, it's not a good trading vessel, it's not a good auto trading vessel. It might be used for like short and very safe, like inter-sector like trading missions. For example, food runs between one station and the next. Might be useful for that, but other than that, no, not really useful. So I am disappointed in that reward. And I am wondering, there's supposed to be like this hyper high-end, like luxury liner that's available. I'm not sure which mission chain I will have to do to get that. Because I think the reward for the last mission of the Riptide Rakers, that has to be the king. I mean, it has to be. So I'm wondering about the other ship, where you're supposed to get that. So let's see, what was I doing? I was getting a trader over to get some hull parts, yes? Yes. In the meanwhile, we are going to go over here. And we're gonna try and loot. We're gonna try and loot a flux capacitor because I do want my Zeta now. I can feel it in my bones that soon the game's gonna ask us to like get 10,000 traders and wares and whatever, and yeah, we're gonna have to need a big empire, and for that it is absolutely necessary to have Zeta. I cannot stress this enough. So we're gonna try our best to get Zeta. And we'll do some missions for the Riptide Rakers later to get our relationship up, because I do want to get the blueprint for the Barbarossa. That's the destroyer slash freighter that they have access to. Seems to be a pretty nice ship. I think that might be a mainstay in my own personal player fleet when I get that far.
Entering Windfall 1 Union Summit.
Oh, and actually, let's order a few more scouts. Get them from the Italati. Let's see, Kestrel, yeah. Or the minimum preset, doesn't need shields. Doesn't need weapons. Yep. And let's get another 3 of those, because I do want to pick up my scouting activities. Let's see. Ah, okay, so you've done some more of that stuff. And do you have anything left? Can you... Oh, you are dropping one there. Good. Excellent, excellent. Actually, are you placing it in the correct place? No, there. Okay, great.
Entering system. Silent witness.
And Claytronics, and medical supply, Claytronics, solar power plant. Well, it might be possible for an NVIDIA miner here. So let's just try. It would be nice to have one NVIDIA miner going. It will grant us a lot of cash. So let's just get a drill, and we'll send them over to do some NVIDIA mining in Black Hole Sun. Because there is mineral here, or Iridium rather. Oh, nearly nothing. Okay, that is a shame. A lot of hydrogen though. And what about here? A lot of hydrogen. Okay. Okay, so a mineral miner. You know what? Actually, you go over there. You're gonna find the reach. And do I have the kestrels yet? No. Oh, already here. Okay, so flux capacitor, flux.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's destroy this N and see if we can't get a flux capacitor out of it. Interface unit. No, we weren't lucky. That's a shame. Another very typical place for there to be fights is in Holy Vision. So let's get over to Holy Vision. Battery converter, food rations, yeah. Nothing really interesting.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, so that's the drill, okay, yeah. You're going to go through the gate and explore just a little bit.
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright, there seems to be something here. See if it's something I want. It's Nvidium crystallite. Yeah, nah. AGI processor, no. AGI processor, no. Secure container, extended fuel container. Micro gimbal, Magellit, Nvidium oxide, ammunition, triggers, interface units. Granville Field Ray, that's kind of valuable, but not what I need, but I do want it. Oh, did it disappear? Because they despawn after a while. Yeah, it despawned. It's a shame. But there still is an active fight going on here. Let's see. Basic seminar, tuning software. Yeah. Some fire missiles. Yeah, nah, nothing.
Entering system. True sight. Entering system. Holy vision.
Alright, so let's get over here, see if we can't find any debris. And maybe some of the loot that we are desperately looking for. Ice, okay, yeah. It seems there were some here, but there's nothing right now, yeah. That's a shame. Okay, so we'll continue going around. What's a good place? Inanomasura is actually usually a good place. The Xenon comes out of this gate. Usually. So let's fly up on over here. And while I'm traveling, let's see. Give the stuff reach, yeah, and is there a... Not as of right now, no. And our kestrels still aren't done. That's very... not good. It's not very not good, but it's not what I want.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Oh, there's a lot of ships here. It seems we just missed a pretty big fight.
Pious mists.
Pious mists, yeah. Yeah, no loot. Very unfortunate, no loot. Oh, there's some loot here.
System. Unholy retribution.
Let's see. Bandages, space fly eggs. That's sort of valuable. And there's some medium oxide, modular trigger. Yeah, no. What's that? Medullate? Yeah. Oh no! Goddamn despawn timer. Okay, I should be quicker. Shouldn't waste that much time looking around. I should just go and get it. Yeah. That despawn is it's brutal.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Actually, since I'm moving in this direction, let's purchase a another Peregrine. Let's go for high preset, combat engines, yeah, combat, yeah, Mark IIs, yes. Really? Nah. We're just gonna go for Pulse Laser Mark II, it's fine. beam. No, 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 no. Torpedoes, no. Flares, no. Crew, Marines, and that, yeah. Sure. Do it like this.
Demeter, Vanguard.
Let's destroy this one and see if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky.
Entering system.
Ma'am, I have potential target in sight. Affiliation with Empyrean Curs confirmed.
What?
Everyone, engage.
Where? Where? Was there something here that I was supposed to... Oh, is it this guy?
What do you want? Go.
Thanks for your help.
Rolling Rock Ministry of Finance. Yeah, that should be me. So why aren't you engaging me then? Chris Millard. Let's see if I can actually go ahead and dock over here and talk to him.
Docking granted.
I know I'm easily distracted, but this seemed like a story thing. Oh no, he's engaging his warp drive or travel drive.
Successfully docked.
So this guy, he discovered me and he's not attacking me. Bridge. Ah, of course, that's Chris Miller. Ah, yeah, that's the lady I'm against, of course. Crew quarters. And there's no one here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. It was just a flavor thing. Okay, so but now I am going up here. Yes, yes, and then right over here. Oh, there's a mission. Bloody trade get. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Don't really care about any of that. So, but we're gonna go over here and we're going to try and get some flux capacitors. Whole part, agriculture, ship technology. Nothing really that interesting here. Need to find a good mining sector to set up relations. And you know, there might be parts of this storyline that ties into the main storyline, so I might actually have to start doing that because it was pretty specifically mentioned when I was doing the Empyrean Curse storyline that hey, if you had some scientists here, maybe we could do something.
Disengage.
So maybe we'll have to do that.
Autopilot. Engage. Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
Now, is there any like interesting trade I can set up here? Some auto traders? It most probably is. Actually, let's just buy a couple of traders right away and just set them to auto trade in that area. Let's go for cheap. Mercury Vanguard cheap. Yep. And let's get free. And let's just see how well this auto trade does for me. I might have to choose the specific trade verse though, but that's no big deal. Okay, yeah, nothing over here. Okay, then it's back to Hatikva. Oh, they're already done. Let's see, Mercury. Information, behavior, local auto trade. Yeah, I have to do it manually. Okay. In that case, let's find something they produce. Cancel. Yes. No. Engine parts. You sell a lot of engine parts. You, engine parts, sell a lot of engine parts. You don't buy a lot. Okay, so it's not going to be engine parts. Graphene. What do you buy? Oh, you shouldn't buy anything. I need to supply hull parts. Hull parts. Anyone got hull parts? You got hull parts. Should be very popular. And you need graphene? Not that much. Teladinium? Oh, you need a lot of teladinium. Okay, so there's the play. Teladinium. Two of them are going to be doing teladinium. So auto trade for teladinium. Teladinium. We are in Grand Exchange 3. Firm. And you are going to do the same local auto trade for teladinium in Grand Exchange 3. Okay, and last one, you're going to need something else. Drone components, no.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Energy cells? Oh. Medical supply, hull parts. Sell a lot of hull. Alright, and we're here. Let's see, any loot. Basic fuel. Rumble field array, yeah.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
And there's a big fight going on, so there's probably going to be more loot as this fight drags on. Oh, there's a guy trying to hit me. I'm going to be quick in getting this stuff and then getting away. Okay, so let's see what other stuff has dropped. Micro gimbal, fuel container, weapon chamber. I'll just get right over here. Oh, there's a lot of fighting going on over here. Might have to retreat back to the patroller destroyer because that's actually going to be able to destroy.
Wonderful partner. You have made a decent profit selling this ware.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any further than this. And it doesn't like have specifically the kind of thing I'm looking for either. Oh god damn. They are quite relentless. I think they got like anti-player bias or something. Let's just one last little look around. Macromotor, security decryption, space flags. Ah, okay. I want that.
You've had it now.
Oh no, I gotta turn back. Okay, let's fly quickly then, and yep. Face units, bandages. Okay, I'm just gonna have to turn around. Let's take one last look here.
You're going for recycling. That wasn't your best move. Not good enough.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Interface unit, yeah. It's always the flux capacitor for some reason. I don't know if the drop rate is lower or anything, but it's always the flux capacitor I end up missing. Yeah. So, what can we go around doing here? Like we have this guy who's buying some stuff. Is he buying medical supplies, perhaps? No. Is he buying food? Food. No. I do wanna like get my relationship up here, but I might just have to do like repeat orders on this guy. So let's go repeat orders. No. Confirm. And let's do the thing that they said. This guy, you're gonna buy the whole parts. Maximum price is gonna be, say, 200. Firm. And then you're going to, well, you're going to sell to either this guy, the whole parts, or at least 225. Yeah. Or you're gonna sell them to this guy. Whole parts, 225. Confirm. That should work. Yeah. The Peregrine. Ah, the Kestrels too. Okay. So let's do it like this. Let's have you Let's have you explore through here. Let's have you explore weapon, hull parts, microchip. Let's have you explore over here because I know there's some stuff there. And let's have you... whatever. Let's have you go over there. That is good for now. Right? Oh, seems like they're targeting me. I'm not really interested in that right now. So let's fly through the gate.
Entering system. Windfall.
Alright, so what else is being produced in Avarice here? They're being attacked, that's for sure. Trans platform. Ah, yes, I wanted to check the... like, say I wanted to buy... Well, this is the only thing I can buy. Yeah, it's only energy and hull parts. Very interesting. And all-round engines? Only hull parts and electronics. Shield generator? Yeah. But they do call them Argon Shield, so they don't have a specific denomination. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... Man, I still need that flux capacitor. Let's go back here.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Ah, and my Peregrine should be done as well. Actually, let's get into the Peregrine. Peregrine, there we are. Let's have you fly over here. Oh, there's some loot. Energy. Tuning software. Kion crystal. Oh, that's interesting. Let's get the Kion crystal. That might be fun. Oh, that's actually worth quite a bit. Interesting. Gotta check the encyclopedia entry on that one. I don't think I've seen that before, though I might be just an idiot. So let's see, encyclopedia. Where's inventory items? Kion. Used in the manufacture of Kayak beam weapons before the jump gate shut down, many of these crystals were salvaged from wreckage Kayak ships during the Kayak War in Operation Final Fury, and so have been carried across the jump gate network or handed down over the generations. There are reports of blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not gonna halt. You're just gonna find some illegal stuff. Remove all orders. There we are. Whoa, whoa, that's a bit fast. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, no, here.
Docking granted.
Whoopa. And here we are.
Peregrine, Vanguard.
Now let's get our little fighter friend to a friendly station. Let's just have you dock and wait there. That's fine. And also let us go here, and turret behavior is going to be attack all enemies.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Alright, let's get over here and fight some enemies. Actually, let's save before I do that. I might be overconfident in my new ship. Yeah, let's pick you off first. Yeah. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, on to the next. Ah, there's another one attacking me. Oh, this ship is not quick at turning, I can tell you that much. Let's get the loot before we do anything else. Oh boy, where's it? Alright, so whoever were shooting at me should still follow me, right? Yeah, these guys. It's actually 3 guys. No, it's 4 guys. Damn, okay. Well, let's recharge as much shield as possible. And let's also try and keep them at long range. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna escape this. Okay. Then let's try and fight. I'm probably gonna lose this. Ah, damn.
Oh, critical.
Let's just get to a highway. We can probably make our way out if we get to the highway. Ah, this was a bad idea. Oh, damn. And there we are. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay, let's check the loot. What? No loot? Thought I just saw something. Yeah, there's some loot over here. Like, what's this? Encryption module. Yeah, I don't need that.
You really didn't want to do that.
Alright, let's fly over here. Let's pick off the stragglers. Before we commit to an engagement, let's see. Nothing special. Nothing special.
You really didn't want to do that.
And let's just take it nice and slow. Okay, there was some loot, but I can't really see what it was. We are, some dumbfire, Nvidium oxide. Yeah, nothing special. Oh, did that other one get destroyed? Maybe. There is a straggler here. I can't catch up. Then let's get back to the capital ship here. At least I think we should. Yeah, there's another one coming right there. Okay, so there's been some destroyed ships here. Modular triggers. Yeah, don't need it. Container, micro gimbal. Yeah, no. Alright, let's get over there. Ooh, okay, so that's a continuation of the quest line.
that protects stations in Avarice from being damaged by the tide. Well, we're on a station which cannot afford a shipment for the next tide.
Okay, that's a medium ship.
Stations like these are a great opportunity for profits, as the managers will have to agree to suboptimal deals, allowing us to trade favorably. He is currently talking to Brantley North River, whose company produces and sells the patented Protecteon. Let us walk in and see how that turns out. If it does not go well, we have an opportunity to offer them the deal of our lives.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Alright,
Autopilot. Engage.
so we're gonna do that. Such a shame with this flux capacitor. I really do want it. But I guess I won't have it. Let's see, you guys are struggling in finding wares. Let's see, what's your orders? It's to trade Teledinium. Change that to Grand Exchange 1 then. Confirm. Let's see, information, Grand Exchange 1, because that's where the factory is, yeah? So it should buy there and fly on, right? And hull parts, hull parts. Ah, hull parts was over here, yeah? Yeah. So it's in Grand Exchange 5. 5, Grand Exchange 5.
Entering system.
4,
Windfall.
I mean. Silicon wafers. No, it doesn't seem like they're gonna find anything. Maybe then we're gonna have to do... Maybe we're gonna have to do distribute wares. Ah, okay. Okay, so local auto trade doesn't work like local auto mine, that it allows for inter-sector jumps. Very interesting. Unless I've missed something. No, because they're trying to match in the order. I see. Revisit known stations for this, select. Radius, yeah, no, it's not going to be that. In that case, I think actually repeat orders is going to be the thing to go for. So let's have you do a trade run from here.
Entering Windfall. 3. The Horde.
Here, buy. All parts. Price is 200, confirm. And you're going to sell that over here with the vigors. All parts. Or at least 225. Confirm. And sell to all parts 225. Firm. Alright. And we're gonna do a similar thing with you. Only for you Repeat orders, confirm. You're gonna go ahead and
Entering system. Avarice.
let's go for a silicon refinery. Take up to 300, confirm. Silicon wafers. Let's see, botwares. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here. Confirm. Yes. And also sell to this guy. Silicon wafers. Confirm. Like that. And last one, let's see, repeat orders, confirm. We're gonna find Claytronics. Claytronics.
Entering Avarice 1.
Okay, not Claytronics. Then I guess whole parts. Okay, that should be good enough.
Auto defense platform.
So now I need to dock at this thing and talk to someone, presumably.
Docking granted.
This is the first 50 minutes. Okay, so a short recap. I've basically finished the mission I started in the last episode, which was to find a good trade for the hull parts that we got for a good price in the last episode. So I bought 400 of those and I sold them to the Riptide Raker's shipyard, and that's basically it. I've been running around trying to find a flux capacitor to craft a SATA, but I wasn't lucky. So now I'm doing the next mission. The guy contacted me and basically told me, hey, I know about a really poorly maintained station and we can basically rip these guys off. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the Telati and see what we can do about that. And that's basically the recap.
Yes, I understand. You cannot afford Protection for the next cycle. But that's really not my fault, and I have to look out for my company.
Your company needs hard-working people like us to sell that Protection too. Is there any deal you'd be willing to make? Anything we could negotiate for that Protection delivery? You cannot just leave us to the tide.
There is just nothing I can do for you. Good luck with that tide, and good profits in the future.
Good luck with that tide.
Greetings. I am here to help you secure funds for your Protection payment. For a price, of course. If you have wares to sell at the minimum market price, we will buy everything.
We don't have anything for you, Vulture. Besides, selling out wouldn't cover the cost.
I see. Maybe we can try and secure your funds for future favors. We will be back.
Alright, so if I don't misunderstand this completely, Protection is something that protects the stations from the sudden outbursts of the sun here, and this guy uh, don't have enough money to buy it from the other guy. And we're basically telling him, hey, why don't you just give us everything you own and we'll get you that Protection? Yeah, that's why I called him a vulture. Tom Gunn, to answer your earlier question, Veteran X3 Reunion. Reunion, really? That's the worst one of them. Didn't buy this DLC yet. Yeah. So far, I'm pretty satisfied that they went like story focused. But I think at least I finished one of the storylines with which is the Hyperion Curse storyline, and the only reward for that was a unique ship, this little courier thing, the Raven here, this one. I'm not very impressed with this. Yeah, so I'll see if there's anything else. Maybe it ties into the main storyline, so we'll get to doing that sometime. But we'll see. Okay, so let's talk to this guy.
Friend.
Brantley North River.
The greatest businessman in tidal space. Once we are big enough, we will be able to negotiate deals with such people on a regular basis.
I see. Okay, so you want to recap on the whole second live show? Basically finished off the Hyperion Curse mission. We broke into the station that we were imprisoned in the very beginning, and got out using their experimental ship, which was the Raven that I just showed you. And we barely started doing the Riptide Rakers mission. So we started that by saving a trader that was being attacked by the Vigor Syndicate. And then we escorted him to Just Not Live about 3 hours ago. Oh, Just Not Live. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm dumb. Sorry. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. Okay, can I pay in advance?
That would be illegal. We cannot take payments from you. You see, the Syndicate forbids foreign aid to encourage a free and competitive market.
Okay, so what's the plan then?
We will have to talk to the Syndicate about a loan. That is what they are all about. I know about one of their communication beacons in the area. You need to get close to establish communications. Be quick about it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get over to the beacon. Sure.
Wonderful.
Cool.
You found it. Let us establish communications.
Hello? Who is this?
Hello, Miss Syndicate Representative. We would like to apply for a loan. This concerns a station which cannot afford Protection for the next cycle.
I don't know who you guys are, or where you got wind of this beacon, but you had better forget about it before I get to you. This is the moment where you should engage your travel drive and start running for your lives. Go away!
But if they do not give us a loan, how are we supposed to... Quickly, come back to the station and let us talk to the manager and sort something out.
Okay, that went well. Let's see. You said yourself long travels, etc. is boring for most, if not all. Hee hee. So why not use that time to show things off and do miners, etc.? You want me to fly around and mine asteroids? Is that what you want? And show things off and do minors. Yeah, perhaps. What do we want to be showing off? Like some of the special stations?
Docking
The
queued.
Riptide, for example? Docking queued. So is there a ship that's gonna come up, or are we just back in the queue for some ship that's far, far away? Use map setup miners and such. Why waste time, no? Ah, like that, yeah. Okay, so to do that, you have to engage travel drive, because I can show you right now. If I engage travel drive now, and let's say I'm heading somewhere and I press map, I go out of travel drive immediately. So I have to have like a specific goal or a guidance beacon to fly towards to be able to activate autopilot, and then I can use the map to set up miners and stuff. But yeah, I've pretty much set up all of the miners that I want to set up by now. I don't really need that much income right now. Oh yeah, I know that setting is there. It's just that sometimes I really do want the ship to stop when I open up the map, especially later on in the game. And you know, I'm a bit lazy. I wanna have one setting on all the time.
Successfully docked.
So but yeah, I know that setting's there. It's just that in the later games, that's got me killed more than once. Monsieur Emmanuel. So you're a French then? A French playing a German game? Is that even allowed in France? Don't you guys get killed for that?
You are too late. There's nothing to be done now.
Oh no. That was foreboding.
This is horrible. The invisible hand ought to ensure supply. How is this supposed to be a free and competitive market if demand is not being met? We have to break the North River monopoly. We need a researcher to investigate this Protection. Do you happen to know any scientists?
Oh boy. Here we go. I'm gonna get forced into the main mission now.
I heard one broadcasting from a signal leak, but I was too busy with my own business to take their job offer. We should go out there and see if we can find him.
Oh yeah.
All that's left to do is pick up the shards.
What? Oh damn. Isn't this pretty good? Don't I have to get away? You can barely hear the in-game voices. Yeah, I can change that. Just a quick question. Do you hear the weapons all right? Or is it just the voices? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Docking queued.
Vulture. Ah. Oh. So I lost the vulture. Only the voices are low. Okay, tell you what.
Docking granted.
Let's take everything a bit down here. The ambient, UI, the effects, yeah, everything a bit down. And then I'll go into OBS and I'll turn the game volume just a little bit up. And then you guys should be able to hear. Hopefully. Okay, so I lost a vulture sentinel here in Avarice. This guy. Okay. That's unfortunate, but this is kind of a danger zone. In that case, let's just get started on the main mission if we're getting forced into it anyway. There it is. What did I say? I said a lot of things. There's a lot of delay on the stream, so I don't really know what you're referring to. Alright, I don't think there's a signal leak here. Let's fly over to another station. Are you referring to the French people being murdered for not or for playing German games? Alright, let's see about the in-game voices. Did I say anything? I can't remember. Maybe it's my early onset dementia. Oh, there's one over in this direction. That's a data leak though, not a signal leak. I'll take it, but it's not what I want. I think there's something over here on this one. Yeah, definitely something over here. That's another one of those. I need the squiggly thing, not the like offers or anything. I need the signal leak. Ah, there's something here. Over here, perhaps? Another one. There's like no signal leaks. It's only like data decryption. I enjoy it. I enjoy the DLC. I enjoy the fact that they went story focused. I think that is what was right for this game, at least as of right now. Content-wise, I'm not really sure what I can comment. Like in terms of balancing, the scrap economy seems really interesting, but as far as I heard, it's only available for like the main factions or like the DLC factions. It's not available for you as a player, so your participation in this new system feels kind of limited, and I do not like that. Though I don't know for sure yet, but I think that might be right. As for the new systems, I mean, aesthetically they look fine.
Dead end.
Oh, dead end? I don't want to be in a dead end. This is not where I wanted to be. Casino and scrap. You know, I went to the casino and there weren't any like games being played. I couldn't play any games. I thought that was a bit weird. Like, I didn't check beforehand whether or not you could, but it seemed obvious to me that you should be able to play a game in the casino, but no. Maybe I just missed something, but no. So no casino, and the scrap economy seems to be reserved for or at least the scrap building in shipyard specifically seems to be reserved for the DLC factions. And the reason for that, I can show you. The reason I believe that to be the case is, say I buy a ship here. The Rayleigh, you see, it only has hull parts. Germans focus on stats, not details. Yeah, only statistics, no art. Very typical German. French are exactly opposite. And as you can see, it's hull parts, and for the engines and shields and all of that, it's Claytronics as well. But the scrap processor produces both of these. So all of this, it's compatible with the scrap economy. But as you can see, it clearly says Argon S Shield Generator Mark III. So when I get this blueprint, it's going to be the Argon Shield Generator Mark III, and it's going to be built from my shipyard, which means it's going to be using this engine parts. It's going to be using shield components. It's going to be using weapon components or whatever. It's not going to be reserved only for hull parts and Claytronics. So I can't build a fully self-sustaining like shipyard, even if I only use the new ships. If I only use the blueprints for the new ships, it's still only going to be, or I'm not going to be able to produce the full supply chain with the scrap economy like the DLC factions are. And I think that's I wouldn't call it unfair, because it's unfair for the AI to have a human playing, but it's not consistent, I would say. It's not consistent in the universe.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, there has to be a signal leak on this station. No, no signal leak. Laser not good. They are in allied fights. Non-allied hits or low damage they ignore. Yeah, laser turrets are just bad overall. Non-allied hit or so low damage they ignore. The problem with the laser turret is, you said it yourself, the Germans care more about statistics than anything else, and that really shows in the laser turret. So let's just have a look at the laser turret. Can I... Let's buy a ship, large, crane. This one doesn't have large turret emplacements, but it's the same with the medium turret as the large turret. So just see here. Weapon output 24. Does it say how many times it shoots? No, not really. But 24 megawatts. That's the damage output of the laser weapon. Now, let's have a look at the next worst weapon, which is the pulse. 72. And you hit just as often with the pulse turret that you do the laser turret. You see, the main limiting factor with turrets when it comes to what you hit, it's not the projectile speed here. It's the rotation speed of the turret. How good it can track the enemy. But yeah, this one does almost 3 times the damage. So this is much better. 3 rounds a second, yeah. And if we go back to the beam turret, you see it has a slow rotation speed, and it has very low damage output. Yeah, sure, lasers have very little reload, but they still won't hit because the rotation speed is too slow, and it's just so little damage. It's so inconsequential. So yeah, flak is much better. Even pulse is quite a bit better. And in large turrets, they have pathetic rotation speed. They can't keep up with a fighter or even a medium ship. And that's the only thing a large laser turret can actually damage, because you gotta remember, when you get to a large or an extra large vessel, those have continuous shield recharge rate. So any damage that the laser tower can scrap off, it's just immediately recharged. Argon beam 120. Are you thinking about the large turrets? Because right now I can't look at that because as you can see. Oh, you're thinking about the rotation speed. Yeah, Argon turrets have the best rotation speed. As you can see, very good rotation speed. But laser turrets, yeah, I can't access that right now, I think. Encyclopedia. Oh, I can. Yeah, so it has a better rotation speed, but it's still so little damage. There's just no point. Like, if you want to go with laser turrets because they hit the enemy, go with pulse instead. You'll be happier.
Autopilot disengaged.
And the game autosaves.
Entering system. Silent witness.
So let's just get over to a proper station that will actually have a signal leak. Yeah, you know, in my first, and I even think that's on YouTube, my first playthrough of the Split Vendetta, I bought a Raptor carrier and I decked it out with only laser turrets because I thought that would be cool. It sucked. It was very bad. So, unless I'm doing something very specific with my ships, I always use flak medium turrets and plasma large turrets. Almost always. Okay, so now there just has to be a signal leak on this station.
Illegal data on drone detected.
Oh, there's something up here then. No? On the side? Ah, yes. Finally.
You can hear this.
One moment, please. Ah, that should do it. I had to disable my voice filter. I was beginning to think my messages were being intercepted by those split fellows. I'm a little disappointed that it was this easy. I don't suppose they sent you, did they? Oh, that would be quite devious.
Who are they?
What should I call them? I suppose captors is quite apt. Employers? They let me work on my own projects some days, you see.
Do you need help?
Ah, yes, you see, I'm in a spot of bother. I'm in the middle of some important scientific research, which I'm unable to pursue personally from my current location. I'm looking for an assistant to aid me.
What do you need?
I'll send the task to your ship computer. This is rather exciting.
Oh wow, so exciting. I've done this mission 10,000 times, so I accept.
Wonderful. I have managed to place the device on a nearby docking area. You should be getting the coordinates now.
Oh, golly gee. Wow, really? That's so cool of you. So kind.
Docking granted.
If you caught the hint, I don't really like the main quest.
Successfully docked.
Greetings.
Welcome.
So I just need to unlock the research, right? That should be pretty quick. So let's pick up the interface unit. Let's see, it's this way. And this way. And over here. There it is.
Very good. I see you have found the device. This will allow me to monitor your activity and perform experiments remotely. Please keep it safe. Oh my, it seems your pulse is elevated. You must be very excited to take part in this expedition. I'm glad. So, shall we begin? I will attempt to direct you in the best way possible. Please be patient with me.
Oh, I'm patient, all right. If
I don't expect you've spoken with too many Boron before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bozo Tar, and it is a pleasure. I do wish it were in person, but my current situation is quite precarious. You must be quite curious on what a lonely old Boron is trying to achieve. There are still so many mysteries and unanswered questions. Are spaceflies sentient? Where are the lost Boron systems? Is faster than light telepathy possible? It is our task to push the physics of this universe to the breaking point and see if it answers any of those questions. My current employers only seem happy when my research results in novel weapon modifications. Very curious people, those Split. I do hope they move me to a new tank soon. My tentacles grow weak.
what I was about to say is that if there's any lesson that this game has taught me,
I wonder how my homeworld
that.
is faring. It has been such a long time since we have had news of it.
it's patience. A lot of patience. So let's see here. There should be a anomaly here. So let's just keep our eyes out. We should be able to spot it with our naked eye. We might have to scan though. Oh no, there it is. There it is.
You appear to be getting close to where I detected an anomaly. Could you please try using the long-range
Nope.
scanner to search for an anomaly in this vicinity?
Entering system. Brand exchange.
Oh yeah, definitely a German.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it seems that you have arrived at a rather curious location. Your location is actually of great interest to me. Over the years, I have managed to pull sensor logs from passing ships to help further my work. I highlighted this as a prime location for my research, should I ever get the chance. While the previous anomaly is interesting, my findings point to something else here, which I expect will lead to a groundbreaking discovery. Allow me to guide you to a particular area.
There we are. Let's get our sacrificial ship ready. Oh, we're gonna have to place some beacons, yeah? So actually, let's get our fighter to do that. Let's see, where are you? Misfit, there you are. Go over here and let's upgrade you with a nav. Oh, you already have a nav beacon. Oh, wonderful. In that case, let's have you fly over here, so you're ready. Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. Or Emmanuel. The X series has a pretty interesting universe and like lore, or at least I feel it does. So there's so much more they could have done, especially on that political intrigue side.
I am currently evaluating what equipment we will need to make the most of this location. Space here is wounded, with a scar in its fabric which seems to have healed multiple times. There is no record of any abnormal activity at these sites. To everyone else, this is simply an empty area of space. In my search for signals from long-lost boron, I have detected multiple scars in space which continue to spew a multitude of particles and radiation. In a bustling sector such as this, it would only be seen as background noise. However, some of the noise seems to have artificial form. We are going to tear this scar wide open and peer inside. Of course, the universe is a fickle thing. One miscalculation, and we may well destroy the whole system. Ha! Such stakes make this all the more exciting. Before we get started, allow me to reimburse you for your help so far. I do hope the Split don't mind me using their credit account to help fund our venture. Now, an experiment. You will first need to place a satellite around this area in order for us to better understand its nature and how best to provoke the anomaly.
Satellites.
I suggest you also deploy a resource probe so that we can see how the anomaly has affected the local
satellite, yeah.
be able to acquire these deployable items from stations which offer upgrades.
So let's have you deploy a satellite here then. Yeah, see ya, Tom. So yeah, I think the plot is very interesting, and if they did some, like say some political intrigue with this Alliance of the World or Alliance of the World type stuff, and maybe a little bit like they did in X3 Reunion, that's kind of in that vein. I think they could get so much more out of the storyline, but they're just not doing it. Which is very unfortunate, I think. Alright, so let's get some more relationship with some people. Ore refinery here, encyclopedia, or there's enough ore here. Okay, so we're gonna set up some ore miners here. Let's see, buy ships, medium, minimum, and let's get 3. Let's get 2. Let's see, are my miners doing things? Okay, so you've stopped, right? You're trying to buy, but they don't have anything available at those very, very low prices. Okay, that's fine. You've found something though. You can't buy.
Should we ever get to meet face to face, I do hope you can bring me some
Oh.
fresh tofu. The nuggets the Split give me
There we are. Let's buy for 230. Let's go for 240 actually. I only want to get him some experience and get some relationship anyway. It's not that important making money. It's basically a relationship at this point.
Kid.
Here we are.
Good work. I'm receiving a much clearer signal from the tear. Almost immediately, I can see that there are far more gravimetric shears here compared to any other anomaly ever documented. That indicates mass, but of what? This shows some similarities with a jump gate event horizon, but there is something else. Could it be a temporal distortion? Perhaps dimensional? Very interesting. Would you please deploy a resource probe in this specified area? I'm curious of this environment.
Basically, what I said, Tom, is that if they did something like in Reunion with something extra Reunion with basically something a bit more, you know, intrigue, political, grand storyline, hero's journey. I think they could do a lot, but they're kind of resource probe. They've kind of gotten
You will now be able to see the use
comfortable,
of the
I think.
resources in the area, should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles, possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed. We will need a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly. If we fit the ship with the right equipment, we may be able to open the tear wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side.
Peregrine.
This will likely end up in the ship's destruction, so I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
Alright, and that's where the Callisto comes in. And I need 3 antimatter cells. Okay. Matter cells. Let's see. Sold wares. There we are. Value by 3. Yep. And
I
then
have calculated that the ship will need to contain
fly
a small
over
number
there.
of antimatter cells. The nearest station that has this ware available has been revealed for your convenience.
Let's see. You are going to Sector Automine for ore in second contact. Second contact. There. And you're going to do the same. Or in second contact. I might have to get a resource probe over here though. Yeah, I think I do. You're done. Maybe you can actually get over here, upgrade, get some resource probes. Please fine. Too kind to say greedy, more money for less. Yeah, probably. You know, Egosoft is not a big studio. They probably can't afford they probably can't afford to get any decent typewriters or storyline writers. So I guess I forgive them. But yeah, I think it might be a money thing. It's kind of easy to write. Oh, now we have this immediate problem. Go solve it by finding these things. It's very easy to write those kind of stories. But getting a cohesive narrative and a rewarding character and story progression and stuff like that, that's a bit more difficult. And I don't think they've taken the time or the resources to have a serious look at that. That's the way I would put it. Oh boy. Flux. Flux. No flux. The old Easter eggs. Yeah, nowhere. They're gone. They are never coming back. Upkeep missions. Yeah, need that resource probe.
Have you heard the split legends regarding the space duck of
Astro.
Nag? A creature so majestic, it brings even the split to tears. I've heard my captor speaking of it in passing.
And like there just feel like there's a lot of mystery in the universe, you know. I remember when I played both X3 Reunion and X3 Albion Prelude, I kind of skipped Terran Conflict. I felt like there was mystery, like there was something to be found, but I don't really feel that with X4. Never really felt it either. Alright, so you're good, so let's place down just a single resource probe over there, and then I want you to explore through the accelerator. Okay. And the Callisto, there you are. You're on your way. Yeah, okay, so everything is as it should be. Yeah. Yeah, I think they could have done more with the universe. But not just aesthetically, you know? Okay, look, maybe a hidden mission. Just hear me out. There's a faction. It's hostile to basically everyone. And there is no way to make friends with them. And then suddenly you realize that if you land on a non-conspicuous station, say this station right here, this, you'll never land on this station in your entire playthrough. Never. You never have any reason to. This Teladi high-tech factory, you never have any reason to land here. Unless you're doing like an escort mission. I have to escort someone there. Say you land there and you find a random NPC called the Contractor or something. And the Contractor gives you a contract to do a mission. And based on how you do that mission, and this is all hidden in the game files, you know, there's nothing explicit about it. Based on how you complete that mission, say it's a delivery mission and you manage to complete it within 30 minutes, you pass. Then he gets you in contact with a representative from this faction that is very unfriendly and impossible to befriend by any other means. And that opens the door for you. You're now able to befriend that faction and get their blueprints eventually, of course. And then you're one of like 150 players that has ever managed to get those blueprints through a legitimate in-game path. That in itself would be so interesting. And think, it would take months for a player to discover that, and then that would spread through like the subreddit and whatever the community, and it would be so interesting. It would be like a community-wide treasure hunt to like figure out if there's any more, if there's only one, where you can find it, because you know the stations spawn randomly at the start of the game. It's the game seed. It's could be so interesting. But they haven't made that. So it's not interesting. And the Callisto is on its way. The reward is German soil Vanguard. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder when we're gonna get the Earl King. I'm actually looking forward to that ship. That looks unique, you know, a properly unique ship. And I also want to get that other one, that very fast ship.
Oh, wait.
Be sure that the ship is evacuated. It's far too early in this experiment for needless casualties.
I'll admit, I never evacuate the ship. Never. I always kill the pilot. Battleships. 2. It's the Earl King and the Asgard. But do I really have to evacuate the ship? Have they changed the game files?
Can I help?
More. You're fired. There, it's evacuated.
Empty space.
Ah, yeah, of course.
We seem to be ready for the initial test. I would advise
Or is that a
you to
carrier?
as there are a number
Like
of
in-game?
unknowns. Fly to the following position.
Following position is an asteroid.
I have successfully interfaced with the ship. I am increasing the output of the power plant while reducing the shielding of the antimatter containers to see if that affects the anomaly. Wonderful! We are getting a reaction. The ship is beginning to show strain, but I will continue to push it further. Keep your distance. The tear is expanding. It's about to reach the ship. The antimatter will most likely detonate.
Oh no, my Callisto! That was the most valuable ship I had.
Unknown station.
What is this? Some large artificial structure. So this is what was on the other side of the tear. It does seem that our investigation has led to some potentially groundbreaking discovery. Now, my friend, this is where we must proceed with both haste and caution. While I admit, tearing through space-time with an antimatter explosion was far from restrained, we now have something in front of us of untold scientific value. We would be fools to continue carelessly. For the benefit of the universe, let us hurry and claim our prize before someone can beat us to it. I'll be damned if some passing Taladi junk dealer decides to break it down for spare parts, or worse yet, the Ministry of Finance Science Division. I will begin to interface with the structure remotely. Do you mind flying around it so I can make some additional readings?
Sure.
Let's start over here.
Okay, but I want to see, because if the Xenon I is a battleship, then probably the Xenon K is as well. Let's see, combat ships, carriers and destroyers. Okay, so it doesn't show battleships as its own group. Or it's maybe we haven't just discovered carriers and destroyers. Maybe we just haven't discovered like the battleship grouping yet. I guess we'll see when we get the Earl King, because I think that's the first one we're gonna get.
These markings are not quite as alien as I would have expected from such an object. Could this be a top-secret installation? Oh my. I do hope we haven't hijacked some distant Terran station.
Let's see.
It does seem somewhat unfinished, and the materials it is constructed of are quite strange. Even the computer pathways I am navigating are unconventional.
Oh, that's a bit too much.
I cannot yet ascertain the function of this asteroid-like mass in regards to the rest of the station. Given these readings, well be a power source. How interesting. Wonderful. You see, the station is now under our control. We have access to much of its systems, although some are so alien, I will need to take the time to investigate them further. There appear to be connection points for additional station modules, and they do seem to conform to our standards. If we wish to physically interface with the station without damaging it, I suggest constructing an area to land. Oh, it appears I must go. My split employers are approaching, and they do sound agitated. I will be in touch when I am able. As I have said, see if you are able to merge their technology with our own by building a dock. Take care, my friend.
Alright, so that dock area should complete by itself relatively soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna get that flux capacitor. I really can't live without Zeta. So, yeah.
Superhighway Grand Exchange.
Gonna have
4.
to get that Zeta. And for that, I need a flux capacitor. And the only way to get that is to loot it. You can't buy it from, like, the black market. At least I think. Yeah, no, it's not an illegal ware. It's just lootable. So we're gonna have to loot it, unfortunately, but it's the way it is. Can't build on the Roid, I know. Yeah. It's kind of irritating. Imagine the fantastically cool station you could make if you could build directly on the asteroid. Like, just directly on some build points on the asteroid. You could make such a cool station. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna build a scrapping module on the HQ. So we are gonna get some scrapping. But yeah, as I said previously, the fact that I can't make a fully independent, like, resource cycle through the scrap economy, it's very irritating to me. And also, scrapping is extremely energy demanding. So it's probably not going to be the mainstay of my whole part and Claytronics production. But we are going to build it, and we are going to show it. Yeah. It's probably sometime into the future, though, just so you know. Yeah, you know, Tom, I expected them to release, like, after they released Cradle of Humanity, I expected the next DLC to be the Boron DLC. Because they haven't added the Boron yet. And the Boron is a player favorite. Like, as far as I can remember, people like the Boron more than they liked the Terrans in X3, like the Terran ships and the Boron ships and stuff. So it's strange to me that they haven't released the Boron yet, and they decide to kind of create a couple of pirate factions, I guess you would call them, scavenger factions, before they release the Boron DLC. It kind of seems like, well, maybe they're saving it for last so that they make a good chunk of money before they move on to their next project. But yeah, it strikes me as strange that they haven't released the Boron DLC yet. Yeah.
Entering system. Silent witness.
I'm gonna need some water.
Autopilot. Engage.
There is something that means a lot to me in game, but not sure how to show you as I'm not looking for follows. Any ideas? I don't know what you mean, Tom. Is there something in the game that you really like and you don't know how to show me that? Is that the... am I interpreting you right here? Let's see... Nevidium Crystallite... Space fly eggs? Yeah, I want the space fly eggs because we can make space fly caviar and that's very valuable. Let's not waste too much of our shields. We do want to play some. Yeah, sure, you can just tell me where to find it and I'll see if I can get to it. Oh boy. Yeah, we already aggroed. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Then you have to link it. Sure. Like, I don't... My comment section is not some holy grail of purity that you have to protect. Post the link if you want. So let's see. The ships that were aggro to me should follow me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here they come. It's this guy. Yeah. Let's see, did we get the flux capacitor? Probably not, but you're allowed to hope. Yeah, nothing. Okay, we're going to go back in. And hopefully we'll get it this time. Alright, we need to pass him, and then we need to get behind him. Let's not stand in front of the main weapons, that's stupid. Basic fuel injector, yeah, nothing that we want, unfortunately. Let's get the next one. Alright. There's another guy that has aggro on me. It's this guy. We got the programmable field array again, not what we need. Yeah, nothing. They call it P, but doesn't at all remind me of Starship Troopers. Yeah.
Hull damaged.
Is Starship Troopers German? No, Starship Troopers isn't German, Tom. I think you're joking. That's not true. Jawohl. Is it really? Well, you learn something new every day. Oh boy. Oh boy. That one flew pretty quick. Let's see. High energy catalyst, not what I need. Space fly eggs, that's nice, but not what I need. Man, give me a flux capacitor. That's all I'm asking for. It's a flux capacitor. Just one. I only need one. Only need one. Only need one. You know, it's at times like these, like this, when I think, it would be nice to cheat now. It would be nice just to open the cheat console, press some buttons, and get the flux capacitor. Base extended fuel container.
You really didn't want to do that.
Lithium crystallite, no. Basic shield coil, no. Try Star Citizen. Nope. Didn't try it. I'm not gonna try a game that's not at least some semblance of finished. I do like where their ambition lies, but I don't think that they're quite there yet. And I want to see where they're gonna go. AGI processor, no. Yeah, it's super low. But you know, you just have to grind, and you get it once, and everything's fine. But you have to get it once. That's the problem. And it's always the flux capacitor too. Like the programmable field array, I always get a lot. The damage singularity engine, I get that pretty often. A bit more rarely, but pretty often. But the flux capacitor, oh, I never get it. Never. It's always the last one I get. Oh, no. It's this one. Basic ship nanoweave, no. Nothing. Alright, let's hope I got it this time. Nope. Okay, did any of the other guys drop it? You. No. You. No. You? Nope. You. Programmable field array? See? Programmable field array. Again. Yeah, about one more hour. Yeah. Maybe a bit more. We'll see. Space flags, it's nice, I'll get that. See, another programmable field array. See, I get them all the time. No flux capacitor though.
Sunder, gas, Vanguard.
Okay, so I already have enough to make Spacefly Caviar. That's going to be very relevant when we complete the split missions. Yeah, but no flux capacitor though. Okay, let's check the battleground in Second Contact Flashpoint. There might be something there. Yeah, she is gonna work late tonight. She works as a dance teacher. And her last class ends at 8 tonight, so she'll not be home before, yeah, about 8:30 or thereabouts. And she's taking the car, yeah. Ah, see, +2 with the Antigone Republic. That's just because of our trading with their stations. And the ore miners we got in Second Contact. Very valuable to start mining early, just to get that relationship. And also passive income, very nice. Talking about all of this mining stuff, how are our scouts doing? They're still scouting, yeah? Good. Can you drop a probe? You drop a probe? You? Yes.
Entering system. Second contact.
Okay, now I need to get to my thing. And there was a lot of dead ships here, but not any dropped wares. Maybe in the void. Let's go check out the void and see if there's any there. I do love her though, Tom. So I don't know if you're married or have a long-term relationship, but when you do, or if you do, you'll recognize the feeling of really loving someone, but also wanting to just have a little moment of peace and quiet.
Drill.
And I certainly have those moments. And you know, it's nice to like do something else than just cuddle with your wife. So cuddling with the wife, it's nice.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, there's your favorite ship. So now we can discover a battleship. So now we can see.
Is that the best you've got?
Now we can see what it classifies in the encyclopedia. So, ships, combat ships, carriers and destroyers. Battleship. Okay. Destroyer. Ah, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, but there's some nice loot here. So let's see. Fuel container, medical supplies, ice, spices, halogenics, iridium crystallite.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay, so nothing here. Let's see.
I'll wipe you out. Is that the best you've got? That wasn't your best move.
You'll get there, Tom. You know, love comes easy for some, not for others. I think I was in the medium category. I think there's gonna be some really nice loot here, so I'll wait around. I'm not gonna attack a Xenon Eye with a Peregrine Falcon. You can forget about that. Okay, so this one got destroyed. Secure container. Not that good. But actually, a Xenon Eye is actually quite easy to take out if you have a destroyer. You just stay at range and use your main battery. Very easy. Especially if you have plasma turrets, they also have very long range. Oh yeah, the Xenon Eye turns very slowly, but the problem is it does have weapons. Here I can show you. It does have weapon systems right behind the engines. And there is a place to hit it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There is a place to hit it from like the top back, where you're not in range of any of the weapons. But I can't even match the shield recharge rate of the damn thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take it. So I'm just gonna stay away, stay far away. Yeah. With a destroyer, you can even stay like right head on of the Xenon Eye, because most destroyer main batteries, they have a range of like 10 to 12 kilometers. But the Xenon Branch Eye, it uses it has no main turrets. It has no main turrets. I think this one is heading for me. It has no main turrets. I forget myself all the time. It has no main turrets and no main batteries. And the turrets it uses, it's the large pulse turrets. And they have... The range of those are 5.8 kilometers, I think. So even if you stay head on of the ship, you can still outgun it with the main batteries of the destroyer. Even the Rattlesnake outranges it. I don't think you can steal a Xenon capital ship. Yeah, I don't think you can steal a Xenon capital ship. See, another programmable field ray. I get them all the time. Everywhere, all the time. Tuning software, basic ship nanoweave. Just not interesting.
Requesting immediate backup.
Maybe if that Xenon Eye can get that plunder, I get some nice loot. Xenon 5.8, yeah, 5.8 kilometers. So you can just outrange it with a bunch of destroyers, or even one destroyer. If you like shoot a couple of rounds, it flies after you, you turn around, you get into travel mode, you travel far enough away, turn around, shoot. You can wear it down. As long as you outpace the shield recharge rate, though. That's important.
Requesting immediate backup.
Yeah, the NPC fleets never carry enough firepower to take a Xenon Eye out. Like the largest fleet they assemble is like what, 6 destroyers and a supply ship and a carrier.
You may live to regret that. Time to wipe you
Oh, there's some loot here. Processing panel. Iridium crystallite. No. Wrong. That's not what I need.
Try a bit harder. Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, while we wait, how's the thing going? It's gotten everything it needs and it's building right now. Okay, so that's at least good news, I guess.
You may live to regret that.
And our scouts are still doing wonderfully. You're done. So let's have you scout. Let's have you scout through here, yeah? And you... Oh, I don't know. Let's have you scout... Oh yeah, second contact. Oh. Or, because here there should be some nice opportunities for me to mine, hopefully. If we find a factory here. Some new stuff here. Space flags, it's nice. Don't really need it right now though. I'm gonna go get them. Tuning software, no. Ah, another space flags. Just one of them though, so not gonna be bothered by that. This guy seems to be destroyed. On the new E-ships. I like him. I like him. The design is of course better, and I also think the price to performance of especially the Odysseus E is actually pretty good. I used it, I had a playthrough offline. Using the Odysseus E as the mainstay of the destroyers in my fleet, and it worked very well, I think. Have I checked everything? Yeah.
I'll wipe you out.
I wonder what that eye is trying to get to. Let's see here. Let's go around. Let's find it. And there it is. It's heading this way. What's that way? Huh.
You're in serious trouble.
Let's fly over there, see if we can't find what it's trying to
I have been
get.
watching your progress with much interest.
Ah, okay. We'll get back to the...
See if you can access any of the internal structures from an elevator.
We'll try and get the flux capacitor later. A thing that I've found that's actually quite interesting is you'd think for the AI stations that the defense stations and maybe the shipyards would be the ones that are the best defended. But in my experience, actually, it's the trading stations. Those are the hardest stations for the Xenon to crack.
System. True sight.
So that trading station of the Antigone Republic that you saw on the Void, in my previous Let's Play, I saw that station be under assault from unending Xenon case and a couple of Xenon eyes, and it just blasted right through them. All of them. So yeah, at least Argon trading stations are extremely tough to destroy. And then I'm gonna counter myself right away, because I also saw the Hatikva Argon trading station in Hatikva's Choice be destroyed by a single Xenon eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, the game is super easy if you get one overpowered, overmodified, properly aggressive. Probably Rattlesnake is the best destroyer in the game, but it's going to be interesting to see if the Earl King is going to be better than that. The reason why the Rattlesnake is so good is that it has 4 main batteries that you can modify. You can modify each of them, and if you just modify them to have better range and better recharge rate, basically that's gonna melt through any enemy ships, stations, whatever. You just stay in place, you find that maximum range that your main battery can still hit, and you just you hold the button, in, and you win. Super easy. Split main weapons, yes, but the turrets should always be Argon. Always. And that's because of the turn rate. And never split shields either. The shields, if you can, it should be Terran. If you can't, probably Tiladi. It's the best shields.
Entering system. Nobilius Fortune.
The reason you want Argon turrets, it's basically because of the turn rate. They do have a lower hull, actually, than all the other factions. But hull on a turret doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't. If the thing attacking you has gotten through your hull, no, your shields, your hull doesn't matter. So yeah, Argon turrets, Terran shields, split rattlesnake. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Tom. And it's also a matter of like, sure, you can send your rattlesnake to Terran space and upgrade it at their shipyard, but if you want to build it yourself, you also have to have the Terran production line up and running. That's going to be quite expensive to get, at least if you want to have it in addition to the universal method or the Commonwealth method. And also, I think if you want to mass produce rattlesnakes, the first thing I want to say is don't. They're super expensive. Just to put it into perspective, a rattlesnake costs around 11,000 hull parts, while an Odysseus E, which is an excellent destroyer, costs about 3,007 hull parts. So rattlesnakes, hyper expensive. Don't mass produce them. But as a player main destroyer, oof, it's super nice. I'll read your comments when I land. Here we are. Let's see. Hull damage weapons that ignore shields. You can cap too fast. Yeah. There's no NPCs that use those weapons, though, as far as I'm aware.
No, it appears we're still
Oh, except the Xenon P.
It seems I have no choice. I must leave my current location and join you on that station.
Or at least I think Xenon P also takes directly hull.
I will send instructions. I didn't expect I would need to enact this escape plan so abruptly. A fast combat ship is preferable.
I think the Xenon P main weapon does some direct hull damage. At least it did in X Rebirth. Though I'm not so sure if it does here. It might. Yeah, the AI in this game, it's decent, you know, from an economic mining and fleet standpoint. But no, actually not from a fleet standpoint. The AI factions should be way more flexible when building their fleets. If they have a Xenon Eye on their front door knocking against their capital station, like their shipyard or their trading station that their faction representative is in, and they send in a fleet of 4 destroyers, yeah, nah, that's not good enough. That's not a good fleet. That's not an appropriate response. So they should be way more flexible on the military side and also the ship layout side, because they do have like permanent blueprints that they go out from in terms of their equipment, their weapons, their turrets, their shield generators. But they should be at least a little bit flexible, so that they can actually face the relevant threats. But they're just not flexible in that regard. X Rebirth, yeah. Yeah, unmodded X Rebirth was a pain. With the Conquest and Rebirth, Conquest and War in Rebirth mod, it was really good. But it was just such a downgrade from X3 that I think a lot of people just wrote it off. And I think that's fair. It wasn't it wasn't a game that an X fan would like. I love the split ship and their plasma visual effect. I'm not sure I know what you're referring to, Tom. Like their plasma turrets? The way their plasma turrets look? They're yellow. If you like yellow, I guess you like them.
Entering system. 18 billion.
The bullets. Oh, you think of the rattlesnake main battery? Or are you actually thinking about the plasma turrets? You're thinking about the turrets then, yeah. You know what? I'll admit,
Entering
I looked
system.
at the
Silent
spec sheet
witness.
of the
I must
split.
admit, I am beginning to feel a bit tense. I do hope this goes to plan. I have further refined the plan. Please take a look.
I'm not going to take a look. I had a look at the split large plasma turret when I was configuring my first rattlesnake, and I thought, no, the Argon one is better. So I've actually never seen the split plasma turret. Okay, so here
I have
I'll open
further
the mission
refined the
briefing.
plan. Please take a look.
Let's see. So open briefing and close briefing, and everything's fine. Should be fine.
As you can see,
Yeah.
I wish to escape the station via a chartered freighter. There are actually multiple ships involved, as to confound anyone wishing to track me. I would like you to protect any ship which should get into trouble.
Well, Bozo, as we have established, is German. So, as any German, he simply knows best. And will talk whenever he feels like it. And too bad for you for thinking anything else. You know what? I'll buy a rattlesnake later in this game and equip it with the split plasma weapons just for you, Tom, so that we can have a look at those plasma effects together. We're not quite there yet, though. Actually, how far along in our relationship with the Teladi are we? See, Teladi. Oh, already 17. Okay, we're getting a destroyer pretty quick. A destroyer's very nice for, yeah, as you know, sniping, but also because it has a stronger tractor beam, it can gather up materials much faster in terms of, you know, drops. And since we're on the lookout for a flux capacitor, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I need to dock. Oh, okay. Well, I dock. I'll dock. Oh, no, don't need to dock.
Please wait for the ship to conclude its business. It will launch shortly.
You've never met the Dukes? Or the Duke's Buccaneers? What? Are you serious? You don't know how to start that mission chain? Huh. Okay, so what you need to do, you first need to finish the Hatikva mission chain to get Dalbasta into your station, and he will give you a mission of the Paranid Civil War.
From any harm. While it is a decoy, I would rather no harm comes to the crew.
So you need to accept that mission, and you'll need to get +10 relationship with both the God Realm of the Paranid and the God Realm of the Paranid and the Holy Order of the Pontifex. And after that, you'll get in touch with a lady named Griddle, which is the lieutenant of the Duke. And that's how you start. So finish the Atikva, get friendly with Paranids and both of the Paranid factions, talk to Dolbasta about the Paranid Civil War in your HQ, and that's how you start. It's not a very good mission chain, doesn't give you very many rewards. The only thing that's worth it is you get to buy the blueprint of their Nemesis? No, it's not the Nemesis. It's a transport they have that's pretty well armed. It has very low storage space, but it is very good in the fight. So that's the only thing
I have successfully
worthwhile.
aboard my transport and en route to the installation.
Where is the boron?
I will check security logs.
Oh, that didn't take long at all. It seems my disappearance has been noticed. I expect my ship is at a safe distance. I can't say the same for the others. Please be alert.
I will order our ships to intercept targets.
You will join them while I investigate further.
Okay, so
Yes, brother.
spoiler alert, Tom. There is, at the very beginning of the game, a Duke's Buccaneer station. It's, of course, I haven't discovered it yet, but it's through this accelerator, through another jump gate in a sector that's right here. I forget the name of it, but it's right here. There's a station called the Duke's Lost Property Office. In this sector, it spawns Duke's Buccaneer ships, and they place some towers some places. And they also do like piracy in this very specific sector. And what's actually very fun about this very specific sector that I haven't discovered yet, Hua's Twin 1 or 2, I think it's called. Or is Hua's Twin here? Yeah, Hua's Twin is here. It's something else. Well, it's right here. Because in the mission chain of the Duke's Buccaneers, you build them a main station here in Napoleon's Fortune, and both this and the other ones becomes the Duke's Rebirth or something sectors. They change the name of the sectors. But if this station gets destroyed by an invasion fleet that comes in pretty much right away from the Holy Order or the God Realm of the Paranid, if this gets destroyed, they will try to rebuild here around their own station. Just so you know. Well, I did say spoiler alert right before, so it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I answered the question. Good.
Ides, Vanguard.
I've successfully docked. I will begin my work. My, this structure is far more impressive in person than I expected.
Just send out the brothers so I can fight them and destroy them. Have they actually been sent out? I didn't pay attention. Oh, yes. Guidance. We're gonna destroy these guys. There we are.
Cannot tolerate fraction. Stop your attacking.
Nope. You will now suffer
Then
the
prepare
consequences.
to die.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Affirmative. Criminal records have been updated.
Stop your attacking immediately. You will now suffer consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Negative.
Well, I hope my relationship with the Oregon isn't gonna be too strained. Another programmable field array. I swear, I'm going crazy. I need the flux capacitor. Ugh, no flux capacitor. Okay, so this ship is gonna be fine. We're gonna fly over to our station now.
Autopilot engaged.
Did you ever do the math on shield recharge and shield max HP versus destroyers and battleships? That's basically the difference between large and extra large shields. So actually, let's do it here, because I should have access to the auxiliary. It's fine. So if I go over to shield here, you can see the recharge rate here. It's 470 megawatts of recharge for one shield generator. And here, if I go for the Mark II, it's 257. So here you can see if I add all three, and this is this is a lot of shield generators for a large ship. Usually it's 1 or 2, but for 3, I get 771 megawatts of recharge, while on the extra large, it only has 2. But you see, I almost get 1,000. So that's the difference. It's basically the difference between the extra large shield generator and the large shield generator. Of course, for different factions, these numbers will be different, but you can very easily do the math yourself. It's just number of shield generators and the quality of those shield generators. Yeah. Ah, the mods. You know, that's something I just do when I have access to them, so it's not something I go around remembering, but I think it's a shield mod that starts with P. That's in the high quality shield mods, P. But I can't remember right now. But it's the P. It's the P. And it's also a bit different, you know, because for large and extra large ships, and even mediums, recharge delay means nothing. It means just a little bit on medium ships and nothing on large and extra large, because they are constantly recharging. For small ships, recharge delay is the most important metric, so you have to choose a bit differently between large and small ships.
Auto antimatter cell factory.
I can't be stopped that easily. Oh yes, we can give you more of that.
Autopilot engaged.
So let's see, do we have any more good mining areas? Silicon refinery, oh, that's nice. Encyclopedia, do you have silicon? Oh, lots of it. Okay, so we're gonna go with, I think, 2. Do you buy silicon? Of course you don't buy silicon. Okay, we're not gonna go for any silicon there. Sunrise, helium. Helium? You need helium? No. Was there anything here? Nope. Ore refinery. We got ore here? Ore... Oh yeah, a respectable amount. Okay, so we're gonna get ore here. We're gonna get one of our
When you land, enter the elevator.
kestrels to get a resource probe over there in a while. And we're just gonna buy directly for these guys. Mediums, mineral, minimum. Important, if you choose minimum on a mineral miner, remember to equip also a mining drill. It has to have that to be able to mine. We'll get 2, confirm, and we'll fix that later. Oh boy.
Unknown station.
Trying to stay quiet. Think. Ma typing. Utmuch. Yes, Tom. Very good, Tom. That's a very French English. Yes. We are sending the frogs out. I don't have to escort the ship out of sector. I can just dock.
Docking granted.
Yes, of course. Duh. Okay, so before we get out, we need to send our miners here
Successfully docked.
to local auto mine for ore in Holy Vision, yeah. And the other one, local auto mine for ore in Holy Vision, very good. Okay, so that should be some passive relationship with the Holy Order of the Pontifex.
Vanguard.
Aha! At last, we meet face to face.
Did I click local trade? Goddamn. Every time. What are they called again? Plutus. No, they're mining. Yeah, they're mining.
This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems. Hello there!
Is there anything I can help with?
Yes, I have already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility.
Oh,
Please
we're
take a
already
look.
done, thank God. Okay, so that's...
Assistant! While I was setting up my scientific instruments,
This is
I
new.
came across some interesting communications logs regarding the Avarice system and its socio-economic dependencies. From what I can piece together, it appears that you and a Taladi friend of yours are intent on investigating the tide phenomenon and the properties of this so-called protection, but have so far been lacking the required expertise. Well, worry no more, my dear friend. I am happy to help out in any way I can. All you need to do is get me a sample of this enigmatic substance and I will begin my research immediately. I am confident that there is a possibility of synthesizing the protection, once I have had a look at it here in my laboratory.
Inshallah.
Excellent. Now, protection is exorbitantly expensive, but I suppose we will not need an entire unit to conduct your research. It might be our best course of action to approach the CEO of North River Company directly. We might be able to buy a small sample from him. If we can find him, that is. It is well known that he occasionally likes to flaunt his enormous wealth. A fellow trader just spotted him taking his most prized possession out for a pleasure cruise. I have sent you the coordinates of his last known location. Start from there.
this is how we get that that cruiser. So everything is actually from the Riptide faction. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Now for the research, I'm just gonna predict this. We're gonna need some storage space to get some wares in to do the research. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plan build and storage modules. I only got container. Are you kidding me? Okay. I didn't want to do this, but we're going to the Teladi just straight away. And we're gonna buy some blueprints and get some storage modules. And we're gonna build some storage modules, and we're gonna be ready. Yeah, it's gonna be the fast ship. We'll see, Tom. I want to show the ship too. I want to see it. I haven't seen it. I've kept myself almost entirely spoiler free. All right. So I want to see it too. But we're gonna buy the blueprints first, then we're gonna meet the CEO, and hopefully he'll be on his cruise ship, and hopefully we'll be able to steal it very, very soon. It's at times like this when you wish you had a Pegasus. I could buy a Pegasus. Let's buy a Pegasus so we have like a fast travel ship we can just zip around with. So I'm gonna fly through this gate, and then I'm gonna activate autopilot, and then we're gonna buy the Pegasus, and we're gonna order the Pegasus to dock at the same station we are docking at, and hopefully it gets there while we're buying the blueprints. Excellent plan. I am so smart.
Autopilot.
And of course the game wants to autosave before we can get anything done, but that's just the way it is.
Entering system. Nobilius Fortune.
Okay, so let's get a Pegasus Alpha U by ship. Small Pegasus Vanguard. Let's get with the... Actually, let's go with the combat engines. It's fine. We're gonna get good shields because I'm actually gonna fly this. Pulse Mark II, dock and engine, everything.
Entering system.
Don't need trading. Don't need any of this. Or actually, let's get the few advanced ones. Maybe a nav beacon or two, and maybe some resource probes. Yeah. Pilot, service crew, add to shopping list, confirm. How long? 1 minute. Yeah, I think that's gonna match. Turn it off or change the time. Did I say something? Oh, the autosave. No, I'm keeping that on. This game likes to crash. And I refuse to retrack 6 hours of playtime, which I have done before. I refuse to do it again. So no, it's staying on. And I have it on relatively rarely. It's let's see, game. It's 40 to 80 minutes. It's almost the longest one, so it's fine. It's fine. And what? Modified? What? Why is the game modified? What? Third-party extension will mark. I don't have any third-party extensions. All online functionality. Fuck me. Okay.
Jump gate. Unholy
Ay,
retribution. Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because I would like to do some venture missions for the crafting components.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Oh, what's this? We got a message.
Entering system. Bright promise.
CBNN News. Troubling development put on pressure on Riptide Rakers. A shortage of Protection, combined with a stagnating local economy in the Avarice system, has resulted in a chain of events that tragically caused the destruction of several civilian stations. This system's unique environmental conditions make it an attractive target for scrap recycling businesses, but it has also proven a grave danger to the inhabitants. Recycling is a niche which the Riptide Rakers were all too glad to fill once they realized that they were the only ones in the position to do so efficiently and on a large scale. They appear to have overestimated their own capabilities, however, as several stations which failed to turn a profit and were therefore not able to afford station upkeep have recently been decommissioned permanently. Whether this development will cause a chain reaction resulting in the depopulation of the entire system, or whether the scrappers are resourceful enough to avoid going out of business, remains to be seen. I see. Can I rewatch this when you stop live? Yeah. It gets saved to my channel. It might take like a couple of minutes for YouTube to buffer through the whole live stream and like make it a normal video, but yeah, you can replay it.
Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
Oh, look at that, it's already ahead of us. Nice. Good. So we'll get our fast little ship. Have we come across any... Let's see, ore, food, hull parts, food ration, quantum tube? No, I need ore or silicon here. One ore refinery. Now you're buying a lot of ore though. Okay, so 2 ore miners here to second contact, whatever. Medium, mineral, minimum, 2 of them. Okay, I think we'll get time to assign orders to these 2 drills before we reach the station. Let's see, local automine or in second contact something. 2 flashpoint, was it that? Second contact, no, this one. And you automine in ore for the thing of the over there. Right? It was 8, right? Or 7? 7, 8. Yeah. Confirm. And we're good. Alright, so let's get those blueprints. Whoopa.
Docking granted.
Let me dock then. Where? Where can I dock? Where can I dock? Where'd you want me? Seriously, where do you want me? Want me over here? Want me over here? Down here? Like this? Want me here? There we are.
successfully docked.
Hello.
Okay, so let's get the storage modules and then let's add them to the headquarters. And then we're gonna find the Brantley North River guy, person. Representative's office. I'm gonna keep going until 8 today, I think.
It's good to see you, friend.
Blueprint, it's definitely gonna be a module. Storage. Let's just get the larger ones. No point in
Good profit to you.
doing anything else. Plan the build. So let's see. Storage. Are you downwards mounting? You're sideways. That's good. Yeah, let's get at least 2 containers. Let's get 3 containers actually. 4. And then let's get 2 liquids and 2 solids. And 1 more container. Confirm. How much is that going to cost me? 3 million. Nothing. I'm rich. It's nothing to me. You. Alright, and that's going to be it. Excellent. We're going to go into the Pegasus, and our Peregrine is going to dock in a available sector. So I think that's going to be this one. Yeah?
Greetings.
Oh, no, that's wrong. This way. Opa! Actually, we can just autopilot over. While we're autopiloting over, I'm gonna go to the toilets.
Entering system. Right promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Oh. This might be good. Silicon. Oh, we got a lot. Okay, nice. And you are actually available, so let's actually have you get some resource probes. Yeah. And we'll have you place some resource probes in these areas. We're also going to need a couple more ore miners. So, mineral. Minimum. Let's get 2 for now.
Time to wipe you out.
And these guys are gonna do silicon mining in number 9, wasn't it? Number 9? 11. Yes. Ah, that's fine. Let's see, information. Local automine for silicon in number 10. Pice mists. Second contact. 11, I mean, of course.
Entering system. Windfall.
And you are almost done. Okay, so we're going through another gate. And we're having a spasm.
Entering Windfall 3, the Horde.
And this might actually also be a good place. Ore refinery, yeah. So we're gonna place one here. We're gonna place one here and here and here and over here. Why not? Maybe over here. And there was ore here, right? Or yes, quite a lot. Good, 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 good. Okay, so we're gonna get some ore miners over to the pyramids as well. Let's do it later though.
Superhighway.
Oh boy.
Avarice 1. Autopilot engaged.
Let's see. Minimum preset, but with a mining drill. Let's get 2 of those. And after you've done all that, let's have you explore this area. Let's have you explore
Avarice 1.
this area later. And you are gonna go ahead and fly and dock where I told you. Okay, so now we're gonna find this guy. Okay, so he's within about a 100-kilometer radius.
Autopilot disengaged.
And here I think we are, Tom. You're gonna get to see the Astrid. Huh. Very nice. Oh boy. I was a bit too fast. Okay, let's get a good view of this ship first. Oh wow, look at this. And there's the pilot right there. There's a sleeping area, yeah, with a couple of statues. Very nice. And there's the living room. Very nice. Alright, and the engines on this marvel. It doesn't actually look like it has like very impressive engines, but this whole thing might be like an engine assembly. It's supposed to go fast. I don't know how fast though. Alright, let's calm the thing.
Yes. What is it you want? I sure hope you have a good reason for approaching me. I am quite busy, you see.
I would like to buy a Protection sample.
What? Just a sample? Such a small quantity won't get you far. If you want to protect yourself from the tide, can't afford more, eh? Oh well, since you seem to be new around here, I'll allow it. Once. To get you hooked. Am I not charitable? I will even cut you a special deal. How about that?
Okay, I can pay that.
Here you go. I hope you leave as a satisfied customer. Oh, and by the way, don't for 1 second think that you can use this sample to engineer a competing product. It won't work. North River products are just too ingenious. Run along now. I have much more important matters to attend to.
I wonder if being obnoxious is his deliberate business strategy.
Oh, we can see how fast it gets.
It will make it all the more enjoyable when we pull the rug from under the North River Company.
Oh, that's a fast ship, alright. Oh, look at that.
I will bring it back to your boron associate.
Holy shit, that's a fast ship. Around 9, yeah, bit north of 9,000. Yeah, bit north of 9,000 in travel mode. That's a fast thing. Okay. Well, let's get back to the station. Let's start guidance.
Autopilot engaged.
Actually, when I think about it, we need the Peregrine Vanguard to go ahead and dock here. Because we need a manager here to manage purchases for research purposes. Actually, how far are we getting along? Not getting any hull parts. All right, we can live without that for a while. Probably gonna get them soon-ish. And we were going to send the drill.
Avarice 4.
Drill mineral there, this guy. You're just chilling in the reach. Oh yeah, I sent you to see if you can do anything. Okay, so let's actually see first if there's demand here. Ore refinery. You're buying ore. Okay, good. Let's have you information. Local automine for ore in what's this sector? That's Trinity Sanctum 7. And as for you were supposed to do automine for silicon in something 11. There we are. And we still have our order up for the 2 Plutus. Yes. What's this?
Assistant, the Talani fellow just handed me the sample. I have added the Protection research to our agenda and listed the required secondary materials. As you can see, there is much to do. I personally find
knew
mentions
it.
of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
Alright, so Peregrine, how are you doing?
Entering Windfall 1 Union Summit. Entering system 18 billion.
profit from this.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Do you actually have some subordinates? No. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take from our own ship here. This Hutekkelmatktab. Or whatever his name is. He's gonna make a fine station manager. Still no hull parts coming in though. That's a bit unfortunate. It's just the way it is. We are gonna need those storage containers though to be able to get what we want.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
I am terribly sorry to disrupt. Hello there. An irksome ship has completed its travels right in this sector. Somehow, it is managing to distort the station's sensors, preventing me from witnessing a solar event in the Great Reef Nebula. I suggest you take care of this annoyance before it manages to disrupt even more observations.
On my way.
How wonderful. You are here to deal with that sensor-distorting ship?
Nope.
Your much-anticipated arrival fills me with considerable relief and delight.
Docking granted.
And there we are.
Successfully docked.
Did the Peregrine actually come here ahead of me? Huh. Would have known. Or no, that's actually the other ship. That's the trader of our little Talati ally. Let's go for mission manager. Ah, okay, so now I just need to research the thing. Okay, that's fine. What? Hull part factory in 18 billion pays for most of the rest of your stations.
Pegasus. Vanguard.
Hull parts. Ah, you're thinking about this one. Ah, god damn it. This one. Or this one? Pays for most of rest of your stations. Also, I said I would be quiet now. You worry because I'm too quiet. I'm not worried. I didn't think you'd die. I'm not that afraid of you. Or afraid for you, I guess the correct term is. Just want to see how the Germans made the pool look. The pool. Ah, the ship, the asteroid. Yeah, I couldn't get aboard. Maybe I could get in my spacesuit and board that way, because it wasn't hostile. But I didn't think of that. Okay, so let's just get a manager right away, and information, and you, Marine, you're gonna work somewhere else. You're gonna be a manager. Congratulations. Now, let's get some traders online. Let's buy medium Mercury, of course, or Edis. No, Mercury. We're gonna go with the cheap one. Seems good to me. At the shopping list, we're gonna get 5. The stations. All the rest of your stations. How come, Tom? How doesn't lower my cost? I'm not sure I understand. Alright, now let's go get that flux capacitor. German storyline, few missions. Yeah.
Entering Grand Exchange 4.
Yeah, the problem is, and I think I mentioned this in the first live stream, is I do try to keep all of my production very condensed. And the reason for that is that the overhead of transporting wares between stations, even if it's a very short distance, it's huge. And there's nothing that beats instant transportation. So I'm gonna build everything out of the Grand Exchange station. Everything. I might build a whole parts factory station there actually, but we'll see.
Entering system 18 billion.
Right now, I don't think it's that critical. At least not quite yet, but we'll see. We'll see how much whole parts I can get hold of with the 5 traders. Sure, you're always right.
Silent witness.
Alright, let's see if we can't get that flux capacitor. On second thought, this is not a very good combat ship, but if it's already dropped... It's 9 hull, all resources there. Yeah. It got methane, it's got ore, everything. Tuning software. Programmable field array, there it is again. Okay, so nothing there. Let's get over to the void. And maybe we'll even find something on second contact. It's a mind reader from university. Why did you keep looking at chat while you never didn't before when I got quiet? Well, it's kind of the Pavlovian learned behavior, isn't it? When you learn to expect something, you expect it. It's pretty basic psychology. Let's see. Okay, so it's 7:45. I'll keep going for another 15 minutes, and then I think I'm gonna end this one. Oh, we got the traders. Let's get the traders off the restoration. No, not shift. Control. There we are. You're gonna trade for commander's build storage. There we are. And hopefully they'll be able to find some good trades. Defensive behavior. Okay, if you say so.
Entering system. Second contact.
Let's see, there's at least a container there. Ah, that's an enemy ship, that's a good sign. Ah, it's the ice, okay. And there's some more right by the gate. Let's see, interface unit, medium crystallite, tuning software, remote detonator. Nothing else? No, nothing else. Okay, let's get into the void.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
There's a lot of wreckages here, but no dropped things. The scene on eye is still here.
The void.
Well, have you dropped any boxes? Bramble field array again. It's not what I need.
Requesting immediate backup.
I guess we'll go to Holy Vision and look at the Xenon gate there.
I think you might regret that.
Don't worry, you won't see me after this live show. Oh damn, is that a threat? You won't watch me anymore? Oh no. Well, I hope you had fun during this live stream though.
Entering system. True sight.
Let's see, that's true sight, so one more sector and we'll be there.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
Alright, let's see if there's any dropped boxes over here. Failed joke, but that's not it. Okay. Maybe on the other side of the gate. What is it then? I'm curious.
Entering system. Faulty logic.
Nothing.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
Let's see, Holy Vision. There. Did it just disappear? No, it is right over here. Okay. So let's go here. I see there's a dropped box in front here. Actually, I can check it here, right? Yeah. Okay, it's ice. Nobody cares. Give me a flux capacitor. It is all I want. Why, Egosoft, are you doing this to me? What have I done to you?
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Ah, that's a large fleet.
Entering system. Ice mists.
Yeah, there's a couple of dropped boxes over there. Maybe that's something. Shield components, plasma conductors. Nah. Got a good wife. Remember some regrets you cannot live with. Let's end it at that. Okay. What's another typical like hotspot? Ah, okay. So these guys finished. I'm actually thinking of sending these electronics drone components. Okay, there's silicon as well. Okay, so 2 silicons, I guess. in Trinity Sanctum something something. Trinity Sanctum there. Let me confirm. Here we are. Auto mine for silicon in this place. There we are. Okay, great. So
Accelerator. Highest miss.
now we
4.
should become friends with the Paranids as well.
Entering system.
But I do need that
Unholy
flux
retribution.
capacitor. Maybe when I get 20 relationship with the Teladi, I'll buy a battleship and, or not a battleship, but a destroyer, and I'll just destroy a bunch of Xenon and get it that way.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Because right now it just doesn't seem to want to drop for me. And hell, my game's already modified, so I might as well, you know, cheat.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
That's fine, Tom. Just take your time. Just watch. Like, it's so irritating when, like, you made a game that you're supposed to, like, grind to get
Silent Witness.
one thing so you can get the thing that were baked into the system from the beginning in your most popular game, but now you're forced the player to craft it. But you only need to craft it once, so it's not a big deal. But the one thing that the player needs to actually be able to craft it is a super rare
Entering
drop.
system. Hatikva's choice.
And I see there was some containers to the right of me here. Encryption module, don't need it. Encryption module, no. Ah, yeah. Like, where am I supposed to find these things? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And you guys, yeah, you're finding trades. Good. What kind of trades are you finding? You're... Oh, my goodness, I thought the grain crashed, but no, it's just auto-saving. Thank goodness.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
You're buying full up on hull parts, that's good. And we are officially filled with hull parts. Excellent. Very, very, very good. So, in that case, we can actually just start doing the condensate sample.
Need some materials to get started.
And we'll give the traders over to the manager when they've done their delivery of all parts. Let's just keep a lookout on the map to see if we can't find any dropped crates on the way. Yeah. The problem with Anonymousura 4 is that there's no station
Entering
right
system.
by the
Access claim.
gate that kind of holds the
Entering system. Ice mists.
seems like there's an incursion here, so this might be a good area soon. There's no station by the gate that holds the Xenon in place, so when they destroy the fleet, they just scatter. Unless they start to attack the trading station, which is here, this one.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
That's true.
Entering system. Bright Promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
There should be like missions that were guaranteed to result in a drop of like SATA components. That would be nice.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
So let's see.
Entering
No
system.
crates.
Atikva's Choice.
No crates at all. Just a lot of wrecks. Yeah, you know, I'm guessing just suddenly the it will just suddenly appear when I least expect it and when I'm not looking for it. That's kind of typical.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Last order could not be completed.
What?
Assistant, the Great Reef Nebula is still evading my senses. Do I need to explain to you the grand importance and far-reaching consequences reliant on the success of such galactic observations?
Oh, so it's not random? It spawns it when I've had the other ingredients for a certain amount of time or something? There's another programmable field array, don't need that. I need the flux capacitor. Really, please. And another programmable field array. Why? What did you know? Wow. That's not what I need. Okay, this guy seems to be going to be destroyed pretty soon. So let's see if he drops anything good. Or actually, let's attack that ourselves as well. It seems to be getting destroyed. Yeah, I know, Tom. I'm gonna steal that ship though, so don't worry. You'll get to see it.
You'll regret that.
And the lithium oxide, of course. What else? Ay caramba. Okay, no, that I think is going to be it for today. Maybe in the next episode we'll find some flux capacitors. I certainly hope so, because I am starting to become crazy from not like finding the flux capacitor. Okay, I'll see ya in the next episode. Bye.